MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Mets.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Noah Syndergaard will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was a Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And in the outfield, Yoenis Cespedes, this guy's got maybe the best arm in all of baseball. Seems like every time there's a big moment or a big play, he comes up gunning, and he's gunning guys at the plate. He is so fun to watch throw.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
For the Cubs, right fielder Jason Hayward.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder John Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Matt, I can't get past the last at-bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Bases are empty. One man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Chicago. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
John Lester will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Matt
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line drive to center field. Jay is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past history against John Lester: 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Lester gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Thus,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. 2-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit hard on the ground to third. Dominguez gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8th, pitcher, John Lester.
Stepping up to the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Fielder, Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Now in the box, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Starting the offensive production with a bang here. That's their first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving it out to the wall and over. He's into second with a ground rule double.
Striding in, Dominic Smith. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Caesar. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Matt Caesar, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now is John Jay. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready now, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Rizzo onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. And he got him.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Dominguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, number 65.
Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
Doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Lester ready, the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Javier Baez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now here it comes. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Addison Russell. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
For the Cubs, catcher John Lester.
Striding in once again, John Lester comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Caesar ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer
As he looks at a fastball on the inside. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's in now, Robinson Chirinos. Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats. Now Lester's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Now batting, Noah Syndergaard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Carlos Gomez. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Looking up is Contreras, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well,
hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs 2. Ready for another chance? Matt Caesar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back to back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he He struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now is John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Goose is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Justin Grimm enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Career line against Grimm, 1 for 6. He's taken him deep once. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Neil Walker. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Dominic Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
first and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly. Make it a 5-2 game now.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Mets lead this one 5-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Chase Bradford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chase Bradford.
Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Flores ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 40. Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Chase Bradford.
Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Gomez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They're still out in front 5-2. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
43, Addison
stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. Career history with Addison Reed. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Here's the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Really a nice play up the middle, and here it is again. Show track tells us he had to rein quite a long way to bring it in, and then showed off some great arm strength to beat the runner going down the line. Obvious why he's one of the best at the position out there. Tommy La Stella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
1-2, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Chopped weakly to the right. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Caesar.
Digging in once again, Matt Caesar. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Stepping up now, Matt Dominguez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. David Wright is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Lifted into center field. Jay has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jay is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Uehara looks in. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs 2. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. David Wright is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 5, David.
Here's Jason
Wright.
Hayward now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Right
Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Hit out towards second. Walker ranging to his right. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is John Jay as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Ready with the 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime against Familia. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(5-2) the final score tonight. The New York Mets take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.